This week on Willful, Andrew Dobson, the editor-in-chief of DobberNationLoves.com, a food, luxury, travel, and arts and entertainment blog now in its 9th year. Your voice and humor are so fresh, and I'm wondering, does that have more to do with your inner drive, your willfulness, or is it just that you're so inspired by the things that you're encountering on your travels?
I think it's just who I am, to be honest. It's just when I was 5 years old, I was the same person. I was super energetic. My personality has not changed at all. I don't really have a filter, which is good or bad, whatever you see, but it's authentic. And yeah, I think what you see is what you get with me and my friends and family who have known me for years that read my blog. There's no comment on like, oh, Andrew, you've changed. I mean, if anything, I have hopefully less spelling errors and I write a bit better and like can focus my thoughts. But yeah, the humor that comes through my work and the self-deprecation, I like to make fun of myself because I know that makes people relate to it more when they don't. The majority of people will never be able to afford to go to some of these hotels, so why not? Like, I'm just like, sometimes I can't even believe I do what I do for work, and that's the honest truth of it all, is that, oh my God, what am I doing today? And let people follow along so that they can kind of have that same moment, like from afar on the internet, going, oh my gosh, this room is so crazy. And then you can plan your dream honeymoon.
A lot of your posts have a dash of gay magic to them. I'm wondering if the growing movement to respect the rights and the dignity of the LGBT community have fueled your expression in any way.
Yes, definitely. It just, obviously it's a personal story as you become more comfortable with who you are, and so that has a big part of like how I've been more comfortable in talking about that publicly. But it's also really empowering to be from Canada, where it's one of the few countries in the world where you really are, there's a reality that there's equality there. But the big signifier is that, like, never, if you told me when I was really young and hadn't come out yet and I was so nervous about that whole ordeal of, like, saying that to the world and realizing my truth, and told me that I would ever make money off of that, or that brands would, like, actually, I never thought of myself as ever going to be an athlete who's going to have a sponsor, or, and the reality is that, like, just by being honest and comfortable and speaking about a community that I'm part of and that I really think needs a voice, and having brands say we want to invest in that's something that I would never have thought of. And so there are still actors and people in television and media even, or just anyone that just doesn't feel comfortable in telling everyone about who they are, and I hope that by me doing so makes people more comfortable and feeling that they can do that too.
You've got courage and hustle. Where do you come by it? I mean, are your parents entrepreneurial?